Hi, folks. That's Jim Gishwin here, retired intelligence analyst from the Pentagon, Office of Naval Intelligence, actually. And, well, it's happening like I said it would happen. And they're trying to get those ballistic missile launchers out. Here's the trouble they got lots of missiles in Iran, and we got rid of a lot of the launchers the last time, okay, in July. However, they've been rebuilding. And some of these are hidden, and they're mobile, and they're harder to find. So we got to wait till they fire them to go after them. That's the hang up there. And everyone's sitting there bitching, saying that Trump doesn't want to. Trump's getting us into an endless war. No, this is ending an endless war that started in 1979. People, they've been at war with us. Look, I tell my students this. When someone says they want to kill you, when someone says they're at war with you, take on fucking believe them, will you? Will you just believe them? Lord Almighty, I'm telling you. You talk about they've been telegraphing a preemptive punch to us since 1979. So is it so horrible that we did a preemptive hit? Heck no. And with the Ayatollah out of the way, that evil man, however, they've got about 2 or 3 onion layers of onion skin there of evil people. So we got to sit there and continue knocking out some leadership. Let's get it to the point to where someone says, "Who wants to be supreme leader?" And everyone's going, "Ooh, not me, not my turn." Yeah, it's going to get to that point, I'm sure, because apparently we had a mole inside the Iranian intelligence system. So we knew exactly where they were. We knew when they were meeting, and of course they didn't expect us to hit them in the middle of the day. They expected us to be humane and wait until everyone had gone home, where there was nothing but an empty building to bomb. Yeah, that's been our modus operandi. Even Reagan did that in Libya. He waited until there was nothing but a janitor and a couple other people in the place. All right, even though Gaddafi's daughter got killed in that raid. Well, folks, it's up to the Iranian people now. See, he is not doing what they call nation building. Okay, he's doing regime change, but he's letting the people from within change it, just like he did in Venezuela. No boots on the ground. No boots on the ground, babe. Now, we'll have civilians on the ground and rebuilding effort, yeah. We'll have our companies in there making them, a great country, just like us, building them up and whatnot, financially. And if everything works well, they'll be a good ally. Just like, hey, Vietnam right now is a good ally to us. You're not going to believe that. Look, let me give you some history. In Vietnam, that was a civil war, and we know it. The people that were fighting there knew it. Okay? It wasn't just an ideological war. Ho Chi Minh hated the Russians, he hated the Chinese. The Vietnamese got invaded way back a long time ago when they were called the Kingdom of Tonkin. Okay? And they just faded into the jungle. The Chinese walked into Hanoi and go, "Okay, where is everybody? We won," and left. And after that, all the Vietnamese had to do was send them presents called tribute back then, once a year, and the Chinese left them alone. The Chinese and Russians were not Ho Chi Minh's favorite, even though he went to school in Moscow, okay, for communism. He went to Roosevelt towards the end of World War II, and asked Roosevelt, pleaded with Roosevelt, please do not let the French come back into Indochina as colonialists. Roosevelt died. Okay? There's a lot of things Truman didn't know, that's for sure. He didn't know about the atomic bomb. Anyway, they, that didn't happen, obviously. All right? And he got weapons. Yes, he got weapons for China and Russia both. But now that he's got America and the French out of there, he doesn't have a in fact, they're pretty upset about the Chinese building those islands in the middle of the South China Sea. The Spratly Island area, and the Philippines are too. So we'll have two good allies there. All right. If we ever had to sit there and go fist to fist with China, you guys don't understand what Trump is doing. He's knocking the pillars out of any overseas support that China has. And he's going to sit there and really do it to them once this revolution in Iran is over with and they're on our side, because China ain't getting no more oil. China ain't getting no more oil. So he's kind of strangling them economically. He's playing chess when everyone else thinks he's playing checkers, man. Give the guy a break. He's smart. Some people close to him say he's a genius. If you've ever looked at his he does not want yes men around him. He will he will listen to every person in the room, and then he'll make his decision. But he's the epitome of what we call moral intelligence, moral leadership, because moral leadership has a moral compass, and they do what is right, whether or not other people think it might be right along with them or not. In other words, they know what's right and what's wrong, and they do what's right. So he's doing what's right. Anyway, I want to say God bless you all. Let's pray for the Iranians and pray that they'll be good allies in the future. We don't know what's coming after this. Okay? We just need to sit there and keep getting rid of all that military and all the IRGC. Now, there's probably a lot of IRGC that are loyalists. You gotta remember, they've been indoctrinated into this stuff for 50 years. We've been at war with them for 50 years. They've learned to hate us for 50 years. So the general population may love us, but the military has been indoctrinated to hate us. Anyway, y'all take care. I love you. God bless America. God bless Trump. And God bless you. And I remain your humble servant. Take care.